Hi, this is ktsamuel, your favorite snail farmer. So every day I'll be showing you this friend of mine. Anyway, so this video is going to be quite snappy, but I'll be touching on very important things. And if you're interested in snail farming, then this video is the best for you. So first thing is I'll be talking about something that a lot of people have been commenting under some of my videos, saying that, well, it's better to do snail retailing than even farming snails. So we'll be discussing that because it's a very important topic, and I think you should get to know the details of it. Also, this evening I watched a video from another YouTuber, a very good brother. I love him, but you see, I feel the need to always respond to some of the misinformation, and a lot of Nigerians disagree with me sort of correcting the misinformation in the industry. But let me say this, the reason why I need to correct some of these things is that investments are going in. I'm not going to, just close my eyes and see people put their investment in the wrong things. So I have to respond. But just before I go into it, subscribe to this YouTube channel, ktsamuel. If you don't subscribe, you're not going to get information in real time. And the information I give here, like I always say, is gold nugget. So make sure you subscribe. Also, if you want to speak to me, because look, I get a lot of messages in my WhatsApp, and I feel bad when sometimes I'm just scrolling and then I see, oh, we didn't even finish the conversation. Or sometimes when I'm just about to step out, a text comes in and I realize this person is so lucky to reach out to get me at the right time. So look, I think the best thing for you is to book a session with me. I would put a link in the description. People like to comment, how can I get in contact with you? So you can have my number. If you send me a WhatsApp message, I may be able to answer. But for us to have, a professional conversation, and also for me not to, use my family time to be responding to you, it's better we do it professional. I will put a link in the description. Book a session with me, 30 minutes, and then let's talk. Of course, those are my working hours. Just like if somebody should come to your office and they want to speak to you, it's your working hours and you're being paid for it. At least you pay something small, so that when you book a session, I know that I am going to be meeting Mr. ABC or Mrs. ABC on 30th December, at this time, and then I'm able to strike, my schedule. So please book a session with me in the link, and then let's talk. Also, in terms of trainings, if you want a training for just yourself and the people you work with, I like it that way. So you can also book a session with the same link. But if you want to join the monthly trainings we'll be doing, that I'll be putting out the dates. Every month we might be doing trainings once a month. And that you may be limited, in asking all the questions that you need. So whichever one you're comfortable with, let us know, and then let's get this done. Now, the agenda for today. So I was going to, I'm definitely going to tackle the issue with a YouTube video I saw. I saw the video from my brother Charles Entry, very great guy. He asks very striking questions, and I give him the thumbs up for it, because sometimes it's when somebody is interviewing somebody about, let's say, women getting pregnant, and the person is churning out misinformation, and the person doing the interview is not asking the striking questions, and then that the misinformation out there is definitely going to destroy lives. But this particular interview, I like the way Charles Entry asked a lot of great questions. That's just by the way. Now I will come back to that. Let's first talk about the issue on the ground. So the issue of people saying that snail retailing is better than snail farming. So the crust of the matter is that most of the snail farmers you see online, or the influencers, should I put it that way, that you see online, I'm going to tell you for a fact. So most of them, they do retailing of snails. But because you know what, they have put themselves online, they have all the exposure. So at a point you realize that, well, even though you are influencing people to start their own farms, you have the markets, and so you're able to do retailing. You buy the snails from somebody and then you resell. So you would also realize that some of your favorite snail farmers online, they have very small farms. So some of the snail farmers you see online, they're actually doing snail retailing. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. But you see, the reason why I encourage people to still do snail farming and not entirely do snail retailing is that, you know, it's like you're moving snails from one place to the other. Already the snails we're farming are going into extinction. So guess what? If all of us are going to be doing snail retailing, what do you think is going to happen? We're just helping the snails go into extinction. Now, very little people are going to be farming snails because they realize that, well, if I have the money, I can buy from somebody and then sell it off by adding a cedi or $1. You get it? So I am encouraging people to farm the snails because guess what? There's coming a time where the snail retailers would not be getting the snails anymore. We're already there. So it's important that you still have your farm. And then if you want to do snail retailing on the side, that's absolutely your business. But a lot of people are currently doing snail farming. They do not even know even that opportunity is there where you buy and resell. Now, another positive thing about having your own farm on the side is that sometimes when you buy snails from somebody and you do not have the market yet, you can fatten up the snails. You can keep the snails for 5 months. You can keep them for 6 months. And then you can sell them off after that 6 months. So it's neither here nor there. I hope I have explained it very well, and I hope you have understood that that's an opportunity, and that's why I advise people that even in the piloting phase of your business, still market yourself, put yourself out there, let people get to know your brand, so that whilst snail farming takes time for you to have money, you know that snails take quite a long time for them to mature, to get to the jumbo size for you to sell. At the same time, you could be doing retailing, to be using that to pay your workers and be paying your utility bills. So that's an opportunity right there. I hope this is a gold nugget, like I said in the beginning, and you're going to appreciate it. So now let's go to the YouTube video that I saw this evening from my brother Charles Entry, who, again, like I said, I like the fact that he asks very triggering questions, challenging questions, definitely from a lot of the things that I've been saying so far. And again, some of my Nigerian brothers don't like it when I talk about some content I see online. But like I say, I am not a typical African who gets information and keeps it to himself. And then even when somebody is killing somebody, we go like, oh, it's his business. Don't interfere. I don't do that. I am different. So those comments, yes, I see them. Don't ask me to mind my business. So long as people's investments are going down the drain, it is my business and I have to react to it. So in Charles Entry's video with a lady who is doing snail farming, yes, I have seen the lady on TikTok, and I have seen videos with her and some snail house and builders. And so I know they are affiliated, right? That is the foundation. But when I want you to go back and see that video. Now, some of the sessions in the video that I want to react to is the first, there's a teaser before the video plays, where the lady talks about the number of eggs. I'm sure Charles Entry strategically used that as the teaser because that's one of my trending videos actually. So Charles Entry, I see you right there. So that thing, please, again, is not true. And I want you to go do your own research on the Akatina snail, which is the most consumed snail in Ghana. Because this issue, I said it in my video, when you ask the typical villagers, they even know it. They do not even have access to research documents. But if you have farmed snails and then handle them like a pet, you know how the Akatina snail lays eggs. They lay between 100 to 600. There are times where, of course, you might count 50, 60, 70, but that does not mean that is the average. The average is between 100 to 600. And then we have evidence upon evidence. I have posted a couple of them on my YouTube. There are people who have visited my farm just to attest to that. And so some of you, when you come to my farm and you see these things, please share it, comment it, let people know that is the truth. Because there are people who came to my farm and we counted eggs together. And some of them were surprised we're counting a clutch of eggs from more than 300 and something. And so I do not expect the lady who is doing greenhouse farming to know how many eggs are in that housing, because that housing, like I always say, is designed for you not to even know the number of eggs you have. Secondly, she also says that the marginata snails, which are the most consumed snails in Nigeria, they lay more eggs than the catina. That is again false. She also says that the greenhouse holds more snails than the pen system, which is also false. So please click on this link, because I've already tackled that issue. So there's a link up here. Click on it. I don't want to go into the calculation, but it's a simple math. You're calculating an area. So there's no way she can tell you 5,000 snails can fit into that housing, because when you do the math, it does not make sense. You know, so there are so many other issues, but because Charles Entry asked triggering questions, some of the things came to bear. And then because even the person or the people she's affiliated to, they have stopped building the greenhouse. You know, now they are doing something else. As somebody shared the videos with me, they are doing something else. So if it was perfect, I don't think they would have switched into a different module. So I think that we have come to a level where most of the things are exposed to the industry now. People know the positives and negatives. So these comments online, well, it might affect some people, but not a vast majority, which is a good thing. So these are my reactions to that video. I hardly watch snail farming videos, but when they pop up like Charles Entry, which is a guy I like, and or if somebody shares it with me and I have to watch, then I would feel the urge to react. So I hope this makes sense to you. I hope there's another gold nuggets for today. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. This is ktsamuel, your favorite snail farmer. Do reach out, subscribe to this channel, and let's do more things, because there's a lot we can actually make from snail farming. Have a great day and Merry Christmas.